looks pretty fucking real to me.
Oh, dude, that's kind of crazy. I did not see that coming at all. Hey guys, welcome back to the video, and this is reacting to The Last of Us episode 8. I've absolutely loved this show so far, but sadly this is going to be my final reaction for at least this season of The Last of Us, because next weekend I will be traveling on Sunday, so I won't actually be able to react to the episode for you guys here on YouTube, but I'll drop some sort of short reaction, whether it's on my phone or with my camera, wherever I am, and whenever I finish watching the episode, sometime Sunday night, I'll have a initial reaction / video out for you. And let me know in the comments down below, because if you guys also want me to do a full season review, I would love to do that, because that would also be really, really fun. Because like I've been saying in every single one of these reactions so far, this show has been so awesome. It's been such a journey week to week, and I'm so excited for it to conclude next week and then season 2. As always, stick right to the end of this episode for my spoiler review on it, as well as hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my other movie reviews, reactions, or breakdowns. Without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. This does not seem like it's going to be a good idea at all.
Any sudden moves, I put one right between your eyes. Ditto for Buddy Boy. Elle shows up, I put one right
between my eyes.
That's right.
All right, Bible stuff. What?
The whole world ended and you still believe that shit.
Damn!
I actually started believing after the world ended. He had a daughter just like you. And her dad was taken from her. Turns out he was murdered by this crazy man. And get this, that crazy man was traveling with a little girl.
Oh.
You see? Everything happens for a reason. James, lower the gun.
She is the one that killed Alec, isn't she?
She didn't kill anybody. Lower the gun.
Dude, that's kind of crazy. I did not see that coming at all.
I know you think you don't have a father anymore.
But the Lord.
You will always have a father. And you will show him respect when he's speaking.
Shoot, dude. Dude, Ellie's about to catch bodies, bro. She's about to shoot his
Do it.
in the back of the head's insane. Dude, he got all of them?
You focus right now, or I'll pop your fucking kneecap off.
Jesus.
The town! What town? Silver Lake. No. No! I ain't telling you shit.
It's okay.
No.
I believe him.
No. What it's worth, this is just dear meat, I swear.
Manipulative.
We'd make this place perfect. We'd grow. Ow! Ow!
Oh.
What did you say? Everything happens for a reason, right?
Really?
Dog. I mean, you'd think he could smell the burning wood.
I thought you already knew. The fighting is the part I like the most. Don't be afraid. There's no fear in love.
It's okay, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
Dude, what an episode. Alright, so let's talk about the episode. I really actually like this one. I would say it's top half of the show. It was, I think, last episode, it was good. It was fine. Gave us a good backstory. It made us understand Ellie's character, right? But this one, I think it did a little of everything. And I think especially, like, I would arguably say the writing of the show is near its peak with this episode. I thought the action was great, the storytelling was great, but just the writing itself and these characters that we're introduced to and like the way all of it plays out is so well done. I know I didn't react much, like I didn't feel like there were that many like wow moments. Like there were obviously like the moments at the end with the fighting and like the revelations and stuff like that, and that was all really crazy. But just in terms of like the story and like just the individual characters, I just felt it was so compelling. And even though these are again brand new characters that Ellie is coming across whenever she's hunting for a deer and trying to find food for Joel, and like the way that all this progresses through the episode is, I feel like, what kept me very entertained. And it felt something very fresh. Like even last episode, you kind of get that template from episode 3 with Bill and that other dude, and you kind of understand that okay, this is a romantic relationship, and then this is how it kind of unfolds, and this is kind of what the impact is, right? So you kind of have that the very generic archetype that episode goes through. In this episode, not only did it feel like something new for the show, but I felt like something that was really interesting in the journey. It felt like we were moving forward, even though it was like an individual episode thing. Like obviously, like it's not something massive, but it felt like a very personal thing that Ellie kind of needed to hear, and how violent she has become. And again, I say this in every video, but as someone who has not played the games and doesn't know where Ellie's story goes, where Joel's story goes, if any of this is even in the game, like I could not tell you if it was in the game or not, but watching it as just a TV show, these moments feel so well played out, and they feel like they truly work, especially in the grand scheme of it being 9 episodes. I can't believe next week is already the finale, but this episode alone, I feel like it wasn't here to just be set up for the finale, which is a lot of times what an episode 8 or out of a 9 episode series feels like, or even in other big HBO shows. It's not even like Disney Plus or Netflix shows. It's like even other HBO Max productions like Succession. It's like you can tell the big things that they're setting up for the finale episode. This didn't feel like that, but I mean that in the best way possible. I kind of understood what they were going for more thematically than I guess like full straight up story wise, and I really enjoyed that about this episode. I also really enjoyed the balance of Ellie and Joel, and so I really love the way that they play through Ellie having these experiences in the woods, meeting these people, talking about faith, talking about God, and obviously it's not something that she believes in, and the pastor dude is trying to convince her, and then he's like and then he ends up it's like, oh, we all have a broken heart, we're all violent, you know what I mean? So it's like it's a lot of great back and forths, and it really does a great job of developing Ellie's character. And I actually don't even know in the games. If I'm not mistaken, Joel is the main character in game 1, and then it's Ellie in game 2. I actually don't know for sure. I'm just going off of the dome of what I've seen on Twitter and stuff like that. But it definitely feels like they're giving a lot of, like, I guess, attention to Ellie in the best way possible. I thought last episode was a good episode. Again, no episode in this show has been bad so far, in my opinion. But last episode, it was a flashback, and it felt like, yes, we learned a lot about Ellie's past, but in this episode set in modern times, seeing her compassion for Joel and just even that hug at the end and then walking away, that really in and of itself told me so much more than the last episode. And maybe that's just me, and maybe it's because I didn't connect to her love interest as much, and I didn't really feel like I was like, I guess, invested in that dynamic per se, but I'm already invested in Joel and Ellie's dynamic. In seeing Ellie have to go through all of this with the pastor dude at the end that's just a creepo, and then the guy wanting to kill her when they first caught her. It's like all of these moments are building up to her finally being able to see Joel again and just hugging him for the first time again. And even those small moments where Joel's already laying on the ground and Ellie just puts her head on his shoulder. It's like all of these small moments are something that this show has built up to. And pre-season finale, I feel like we really got a lot of that coming to fruition. And so I really just overall loved the way that this episode was executed. But that's pretty much it for all of my quick spoiler thoughts on episode 8 of The Last of Us. Again, next week I will be out of town, so sadly this is my last reaction to season 1 of The Last of Us. But next week I'll be sure to drop some sort of quick initial reaction or spoiler free or spoiler review right after the episode drops and I get the chance to watch it. And then maybe when I get back I'll do a spoiler review with my friend and we'll hop on a Zoom call and talk about it like we reviewed other shows like Barry and stuff like that. But as always, let me get started of this episode in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.